Hey there, and welcome back. Actors Theater of Indiana's first production of the new year is underway.
Yeah, The Big Bang, the musical, tells the history of the world in a fun way with a lot of songs. Joining us now is Darren Morell, one of the stars of the show. First of all, sir, how are you doing?
I'm great. Thanks so much for having me.
Look, hit us with the three-piece and the good time. Come on then.
Look, the audacity.
The audacity.
That's a little vintage Aero Brittany there.
Oh, yeah, we love it. We're so excited to have you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you
Tell
so
us a little
much.
bit about the show.
Oh, I'm happy to. It's pretty funny. The story itself is almost beside the point. This is kind of an old throwback comedy where the story is just a framework for the shtick, the bits, the comedy. It's a little bit of Mel Brooks mixed in with maybe some old-time Abbott and Costello, Laurel and Hardy, the Marx Brothers, that kind of very physical, very fast, very slapstick comedy. And that's really the point of the show. The framework is it's these two guys who fancy themselves as undiscovered geniuses of the Broadway stage, and they've written their magnum opus. But to get it produced, they have to raise money from investors. So the audience stands in as the prospective investors that they've invited to this backers audition, where they proceed to attempt to act out the entire 12-hour play that they've written over the course of about 60 minutes, and we shove in about 20 songs, and it covers everything from the building of the pyramids to Julius Caesar to Columbus trying to get Isabella to fund his expedition to the New World, all the way up to present day. So it's fast and furious, and the audiences have really been having a great time.
That's a lot in an hour.
Oh my goodness. I mean, for those who don't know, can you give them a snapshot of what Actors of Theater of Indiana does and what you guys are all about?
Actors Theater of Indiana was founded by three performers who wanted to become producers here in Indiana. They have extensive experiences in New York and touring nationwide and worldwide, and they put together the Actors Theater of Indiana in Carmel to bring a bit of Broadway to everyone's backyard. And they bring in talented actors and directors from all across the country, specifically a lot from Broadway and New York, to produce sometimes larger scale musicals, but in a smaller, more intimate setting of the Studio Theater there at the Center for the Performing Arts in Carmel. Just a gorgeous facility. But then they also have the opportunity to do some smaller shows like this one, The Big Bang. Just two actors and a piano player. So it's a lot of weight to carry on each of our shoulders to do the entire show.
Literally the entire world's weight.
That's
on
right.
My goodness. And is that how you guys go about choosing which pieces that you guys are going to perform?
And it's all about the audience and what the audience wants to see and what they respond to. And they've had great luck over the years coming up with shows that don't get done a lot, but the audiences really appreciate seeing. And they're very forward about, it's in the name, the Actors Theater of Indiana, so the focus is on the performers. And really, because the space is kind of intimate and small, the focus can really be on the details of the performances, and audiences have a terrific time.
Oh man.
Awesome. How have the audience reacted to it so far, what they've been able to see?
Well, it's been a riot every night. There's
like
a lot
a riot.
of surprises throughout the show. There's a time when the two of us play Adam and Eve, and my counterpart ends up walking around this apartment trying to hide various private parts of his anatomy with various things he can grab off of the set, a fruit bowl or a pillow, and it's hilarious. There's no dignity allowed.
Hey,
We like that type of party.
right? Absolutely. And remind us again how long we'll be able to see this show and where we can get tickets.
Only got a little over a week left to see it. We're in the third week of a 4-week run, so we perform the rest of this weekend and the next week, Wednesday through Saturday at 7:30, Sundays at 2.
Okay. Well, bravo to you. This is going to be good.
Thanks
Thank
so
you for
much.
visiting us.
Thank you for
Looking
having
forward
us.
to it.